Poor David Hatter.
What's the matter? Is he mad?
David Hatter's an aspiring screenwriter and hotel manager. He comes in more often than he would admit. Several years now. Poor dear just can't get a break. I overheard him talking about his new screenplay with one of my girls. It was about secret societies and creatures that found themselves dealing with inner beasts and persecution by elder monsters. Sound reminiscent of something to you?
All too. A story I learned only recently. Kindred.
Yes. The details of his story were too insightful to be coincidental. I think someone's working with David. A kindred who doesn't realize the consequences of their actions. Do you know what the penalty for revealing ourselves to Kain is?
Death, 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 death.
Death. I'm afraid poor David's big break. The screenplay he's worked so hard on must be destroyed, and his less-than-silent partner must be executed. I know David too well. I'm very fond of David, and I'm too close to do what needs to be done.
Hatter's play must remain unfinished and in a lot of pieces.
I don't think Harry knows it. You'll have to take David's screenplay, and somehow you'll have to coax the name of his suicide. Once you found out who, kill it. But do not touch David.
There will be no problem when I'm through.
David works at the Lucky Star Motel. He's very passionate about his writing. He loves to talk about his craft. I'm sure he'll talk about his screenplay. It may take some persuasion to get him to give up his collaborator's name, however.
My ways are many and hilarious.
After this is over, I promise you'll have my complete attention.
First the Hatter, then the Chatter, then then the Chatter, then a matter to the door. Alright. Let's go. And that is why I didn't go to the Lucky Star Hotel before, because we are going there now for her as well. I'm going to complete the side quest, and then I've got to go back to my reading because my Kindle is recharged almost completely, I think. It's been long enough to continue and I can't wait any longer. I've started reading, almost finished reading LA Heat, which has nothing to do with the TV series. It's a murder mystery, and I just realized who the killer is and that it is someone I absolutely didn't expect it to be. I had a suspect, and I thought then for the longest of times that I was right, and now it turns out I was completely wrong. I told myself it was way too obvious, but I thought, nah, I think there's something in here
Everyone's in dreamland, and you've tuned into
other than a radio.
nobody to fall asleep next to you.
Shut up!
Go ahead and blow the radio.
Shut up. I thought there was something.
Sorry, no vacancies.
I'm looking for a hatter. Is this your tea party?
Yeah. You do
Sorry.
that.
I don't know what I just said. I'm looking for a hatter. Is this your tea party?
I'm David Hatter, the manager here. Did you call earlier? Because I had to give your room away. Apologies. My bad.
Manager. A pity I was looking for a writer by your name.
Oh, wait. Hold on a sec. Okay. Writer's such a tarnished term, you know what I mean? It's like every other guy says he's a writer, right? Like, you write a letter, you're a writer, you know? It's like, what I do, that's screenwriting. Like, I encapsulate the essence of excellent film in my scripts, all right? Like, I'm like a blacksmith with pens, all right? I'm a welder of montage.
I hear vampires are leaping out of your pen at the moment.
Me? I'm like looking to redefine the vampire movie, okay? Like, tons of people make vampire flicks, like popular characters, but me, I'm gonna be doing the real deal. Like, not only is it gonna be scary, but it's gonna be believable.
Vampires. I would like to rent your movie's blueprint. Do you have one for me?
A good writer always does in this town. Hey, you in the business? 'Cause, man, I got tons of ideas for movies. In fact, I should give you one of my completed screenplays. This one's still a work in progress.
I can put your script in the hands of the dream makers. I know many.
You do? Man, that's fantastic. I can give you my screenplay if you promise to keep it safe.
Did others lend their voice to the story?
I really can't talk about it. He likes his privacy.
Everyone in this city pants for fame. Is he any different?
Okay. He's a guy, calls himself Julius. He lives under the pier. In fact, I'm supposed to meet him tonight. We talk about vampire film ideas all the time. He's a weird guy, but really creative. You know, I love how his mind works.
I'm late. I'm late for an important date, Hatter. Lol. Okay, we have the screenplay, we have the information on Julius, and Julius we have met. I don't know if I coaxed the name out of him when we met him. He was one of the guys on the beach, as it should say here. It's Julius, one of the thin and bloods that hangs out on the beach in Santa Monica. What now? Oh, no. No, what? What? Why don't I have the key? Why don't I have that key? I'm supposed to have that key. Let me see. Mud on the shredded body of Milton. You did find a key to the Lucky Star Motel, though. Oh, shrewd. Right, I know what I forgot. I have the key for that, alright, but I don't have... I'm an idiot. We went to the sin bin not only to kill Chastity, but also to get the information on the MP, and we got that information alright. To pick up the payphone and answer this with this code. And I forgot to do that.
The moon is a mysterious mistress.
Who walks the night with demons of dread?
The Lucky Star Motel, room 2. Don't be long.
Might the star be lucky a little longer? Alright, I completely forgot that. Of course. Because there are 2 rooms in the Lucky Star Hotel that I can enter. With my non-existent or rather weak lockpicking skill, I can't get into the one room where I started picking the lock, but I can get into 2 rooms, and one of them is the first one up there. Being this here room, or not. Or not. Ah, this here room. We have these handprints all over the place. We have a ring here that we can pick up. I don't think we can look into this, but we have these handprint things. We have now found an item. Internet cafe key. There's more blood here. And handprints. Not very pretty handprints either. So... what is the other room then? This is the one we can't pick. This is closed. And we've just found Muddy Mike. You found a business card from the brother Salvage in Santa Monica at the latest murder scene. And these 2 quests. Soothing Revelry, Slash the Peace, Spiritual Release, Mass. Mudhunt, you finally located Muddy Mike, though you won't be collecting any bounty money as he's become the latest victim of the serial killer. You told Arthur a bounty for the hunter. You located Carson and told Arthur he... What? There were 2 quests. Ah, Carnival of Death is still there, of course. Sending us to the pier. No, not to the pier, to Santa Monica anyway. Let's go. Santa Monica it is then. Brother Savage can... yeah. There. the other Santa Monica thing was Julia's at the beach, yes.